Hey everyone, Carrie here. How are you doing tonight? Woohoo! I'm coming live today to talk about a struggle in my life and just to see if any of you have some struggles in your life that you ever want to talk about. But I had one of the struggles I had in my life in the last few years was I decided to go to school. Go to do an I wanted to go to uni, but then I found out that they wouldn't accept my American bachelor's degree to get into uni here. So so I had to take an access course because I didn't have GCSE equivalents, which are like high school. But so I took an access course, and I had seen Born Every Minute, something like that. I think that's what it's called. And I thought, oh, I'm going to try and be a midwife because they do it right here. They stay with the woman. They try and stay with the woman the whole time, especially community midwives. So I was like, I'm gonna try do this degree. So I did an access course in nursing and midwifery and health. Hey, Kieran. So I did an access course in midwifery and health studies and nursing, and that's how I met my friend Leanne. But anyway, I digress. And so I did really well on that, got distinctions, got everything I needed to do. Oh wow. Hi Kitty. Wow, hi Kitty. Anyway, so I did that and then I applied for uni here in the UK, and it and I didn't get in the first time to anywhere. Any of the five unis, you're allowed to like apply to like five universities. And I didn't get in any. And the one interview I had, I was ill that day. So I was like, oh, wow. I got all these good grades. And I was like, oh, I can't believe I have to. So I got a job as a care assistant and then tried again the next year. And I got into two places. I got into London South Bank, and then I got into King's College London. And I was like, I got to choose where I wanted to go. It was exciting. So I went to King's College London, went through my first year of midwifery as a midwifery student, got to work at St. Thomas Hospital. I was like, ooh, this is fancy. And then I got to be in community midwife team. I got to work on the um, labor ward, which is the hardest one because that is where like the high risk patients are. Then so when you're in placement, you like go to school half the week and then you go to placement half the, or no, how do they do it? No, you went to school for part of the year, then you went to placement for part of the year, and you only had like a couple weeks off in the summer, unlike other students. But so I stayed there. I mean, I was on the labor ward, and then I was in the home birth ward, which was amazing, and then I went on postnatal ward, and I loved the postnatal ward, and the midwife I was working with was amazing, and I'd worked with her for 6 weeks, 6 weeks, and she knew me pretty well, and I thought I was learning well. They said I worked well with like the moms and stuff in the postnatal ward with their babies, and then I trained one day with this other midwife to teach people how to breastfeed. I breastfed four of my children. I know how to breastfeed, and we she for some reason we didn't get along, and she put in a bad report against me. And then there's this other midwife on the team that I worked with one day, one 12-hour shift, and she put a bad report in against me. So then I didn't pass my first year of my midwifery. I had like really good reports. I had good grades. And then I didn't pass my first year of midwifery. I was like, how the heck did this happen? I was like, oh my gosh. And so they put me on an action plan. And then the next year, since I didn't really agree with this action plan because I was like, and like the midwife that I had worked with on the postnatal ward for 6 weeks, like did not even understand why they were doing this because she's like, she works so well. What are you guys, what is wrong with you people? So, then the second year when I started, I was still actually in my first year on this action plan, and I probably didn't try as hard as I should have. I was just really upset that I was having to be on this action plan, and I didn't take it well at all. And so in the start of my second year, the person I was working with was really sweet, but then I still had this issue. I ended up working with this lady that gave me the bad report in the first place again, and she still didn't like the way I did things. I was like, what the heck? I'm like, what is going on here? So I went, you know what? I guess maybe it was the universe telling me, even though I enjoyed some of it, there was parts of it I just really didn't enjoy. So in November of 2016, I decided to quit this course after trying again for like 2 years. And I'd started athletics again. I hadn't been in athletics since I was like 16 or 17, and I started athletics at King's College London when I was 45 years old. And I was like, I'm quitting this. That means I'm quitting the athletics program there. And it was gut wrenching. Oh my God. I cried so much. And I'm like, you know what? I'll do my plan B. And what did I do? Right after I quit that course, I applied right away to UCAS for a social work degree. And I got into like 3 places. Another place I just withdrew my application because they messed me around. So I was like, I got to choose again. And I chose UEL because they were giving me they were giving me free money just being a student that year. They gave me a free tablet. I was like, okay, free stuff. I love free stuff. And actually, they were best in London. And then, so this year, I finally graduated through all the hardships of second year was hardest. It was just the hardest. And then COVID happened this year. Didn't get to have my class of 2020. I didn't get to have my graduation. My daughter didn't get to have her graduation. Chris didn't get to have his prom. Didn't get to have his leavers due as a year 11 student. Didn't have to take his GCSE, so they just gave him grades based on whatever. And I'm like, so these are just some of the struggles I've been through in the last few years. And then this year was just COVID. So I didn't get to do my athletics. They just sound silly compared to other people's struggles, but I wanted to know if, like, what are some of your struggles out there? I just want to hear. So give me a comment down below. Give me some love hearts. Hi Tara, how you doing? Anyway, so just let me know what some of your struggles in your life are. Hit a hashtag live. Well, obviously I'm probably going off. Hit a hashtag live if you're watching live. Hit a hashtag replay if you're watching on replay. But so, since I've been struggling, and then I've had a few interviews for a social work job, and I didn't get either one of those two. Didn't get through on a couple others. I was like, here we go again, trying to get a job, not getting a job. I'm just like, you know what? And then I was introduced to what I'm doing now. And I'm just like, I don't feel like I'm struggling anymore. I mean, I'm building it slow and surely, but I am enjoying it. So, and now that there's another lockdown coming up, I'm just like, you know what? This is the best time to be in this because I don't have to leave my house. I could do my work from home. And you know what? If anyone out there struggling at home aren't going to be able to work, let me know. Let me know if you'd like some help in your life. let me know if you'd like some mentoring, because I would love to introduce you to what I'm doing. And you know what? Give me a big old like. Tell me down below if you'd like some info, and I'll get back to you. Because you know what? This lockdown stuff, man. I'm an indoor person, but I do like seeing people outside, you know? I do like going to visit some friends and family. I do like doing that. But, yeah. At least it's in November, you know, when it's gray, gross outside. Usually my least favorite month. This month it's going to be good. So, come along with me. Join me in there. And let's not struggle anymore, okay? if you got anything from this, comment below. I mean, it doesn't matter what you comment. I just like to talk to people. So comment below, and you know what? I'll talk to you later. Bye.